Sale under power of attorney unaffected by subsequent cancellation of POA. It has turned out to be a landmark judgment with respect to power of attorney. He got knowledge about sale transaction only on 21/9/2015, noted that the attempt of the plaintiff is to unsettle concluded transactions, further out of the basis of the cancellation of the power of attorney after more than 11 years. There cannot be any cause of action. My dear friends, it's a landmark judgment of the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has ruled sale under power of attorney unaffected by subsequent cancellation of POA. My dear friends, it was held in Ravi Kumar versus S. Kumar. It is a case before the Supreme Court. It has turned out to be a landmark judgment with respect to power of attorney. My dear friends, the Supreme Court has observed that sale transaction carried out on the basis of a valid power of attorney cannot be sought to be set aside later on the ground that the POA was cancelled subsequently. Holding it, the court affirmed an order of the trial court rejecting a plaint which sought to annul certain past sale transactions on the basis of subsequent cancellation of the POA. My dear friends, the POA in this case was executed by the plaintiff in the name of the first respondent on 15/10/2004. In 2018, the plaintiff filed a suit seeking to annul certain sale transaction carried out between 2004 to 2006 and in 2009. The plaintiff claimed that he got knowledge about sale transaction only on 21/9/2015 and the suit was filed within 3-year limitation period from such date. The power of attorney was cancelled on 22/9/2015. My dear friends, keeping this fact in mind, the defendant filed an application under Order 7, Rule 11 of Civil Procedure Code to reject the plaint as time barred. My dear friends, the trial court allowed the application and rejected the plaint as time barred, finding that the plaintiff had prior knowledge of the sale transaction entered on the basis of the POA. However, the High Court restored the plaint on the reasoning that the limitation period has to be reckoned from the date of cancellation of the POA. My dear friends, the Supreme Court, while considering the appeal of the defendant, noted that the attempt of the plaintiff is to unsettle concluded transactions on the plea that the power of attorney granted in the year 2004 was cancelled in the year 2015. My dear friends, in this regard, the bench comprising Lordship Justice Sudhanshu Dhulia and Lordship Justice K. Vinod Chandran observed, I quote the exact words of the bench, my dear friends, "We are clear in our minds that the cancellation does not affect the prior conveyances made which are clearly on the strength of the power conferred on the appellant." My dear friends, there is no contention raised as to the power of attorney having not conferred to enter into conveyances or that such power of attorney was executed by reason of for fraud or coercion employed on the executant. The power holder having exercised the authority conferred to convey the properties in the name of the purchasers, the cancellation of the power of attorney will have no effect on the conveyances carried out under the valid power conferred. My dear friends, nor would it confer the person who executed the power of attorney any cause of action by virtue of cancellation of the power conferred by the subsequent document to challenge the valid exercise of the power when it existed, unquote. My dear friends, the Supreme Court opined that the High Court had erroneously treated the cancellation as a point of commencement of limitation. My dear friends, the power of attorney has been executed in 2004 and the conveyance have been made in the years between 2004 to 2009. There cannot be any cause of action further out of the basis of the cancellation of the power of attorney after more than 11 years, held the court. My dear friends, this judgment is a landmark judgment to say sale under the power of attorney unaffected by the subsequent cancellation of the power of attorney, my dear friends. My dear friends, in this judgment, all the advocates, all the law students, my dear friends, from this judgment, all the law students should understand that this case reinstates and it's a legal standpoint to say sale will never be affected because there is a subsequent cancellation of the power of attorney. Thank you.